Imagine this. It is now winter, a bone-chilling winter. You find yourself walking alone on a frozen lake. As you take each step on the ice, suddenly, you hear a sudden cracking sound, and before you know it, the ice surface breaks, plunging you into the icy water. Desperately, you try to climb out, but the ice keeps breaking beneath you, repeatedly sending you back into the ice-cold water. What should you do in this treacherous situation? If you're familiar with our channel, The Brainy Bites, you already know the crucial first step: stay calm. 2. Assess the situation. Determine the direction from which you came. If the ice was solid before you fell through, it may be stronger in that direction. 3. Turn back towards the path you came from, and place your hands on unbroken ice. 4. Kick and propel your legs upward, as if you were swimming, to assist in lifting yourself onto the ice. 5. Push your torso onto the ice. Use your arms to pull your upper body onto the surface while keeping your legs horizontal, and kicking to propel yourself forward. 6. Once your torso is on the ice, roll away from the weakened area to a safer location. Rolling helps distribute your weight and minimizes the risk of the ice breaking again. 7. Stay low, and crawl on your stomach or on the low-lying ice to distribute your weight more evenly. Crawl towards the shore or solid ground. 8. After reaching safety, seek immediate medical attention. Exposure to cold water can lead to hypothermia, even if you don't initially feel its effects. Remember, prevention is key when it comes to ice safety. Always exercise caution around ice. Avoid uncertain or thin ice. And adhere to any local safety guidelines or warnings. Number 2. You might assume that a drowning person would exhibit the same signs as portrayed on TV, with shouts for help and frantic arm waving. However, the reality is quite different. Drowning individuals rarely make loud pleas for assistance. They are often unable to wave their arms, and their struggle may resemble playing in the water. This is why it is crucial to be vigilant and avoid distractions like phones or engaging in conversations when supervising people, especially children, in the water. Even a crowd may not notice someone in distress. We have emphasized this before. But if you notice someone drowning, refrain from acting as a hero unless you are aware of the following fact.
There you go.
Again!
No, I'm sorry. Only one ride to a customer.
Drowning individuals act on instinct, which includes taking a desperate breath while coughing to expel water from their lungs. As a result, they will try anything to reach the water's surface, sometimes even pulling down their would-be rescuer. It is common for one person drowning to lead to two deaths. Therefore, if you witness someone drowning, you can throw any floating object or rope within their reach. If you throw a hard plastic lifeguard float to them, be careful not to hit their head. This is the most important point. If you must swim to rescue, be mindful to avoid their grasp at all costs. If their hand manages to grab onto you, there will be two victims instead of one. Hence, do everything in your power to evade their reach and approach them from behind. Hold them from behind, keeping their head above water, and pull them towards the nearest place of safety. By doing so, their hands will be unable to pull you down. If there are other people around, make sure to point at someone and tell them to call 911 or your local emergency number before you jump in the water to save the person. If you don't assign someone directly, the bystander effect might cause everyone to assume someone else will take action, and nobody will call for help. Even after rescuing someone from drowning, it's crucial to seek immediate medical assistance. Even a small amount of water in the lungs can lead to complications like fluid buildup. This condition, known as dry drowning, can be fatal and may occur within minutes to days after the drowning incident. Number 3. When hiking or walking in the woods, remember to look behind you every now and then. If you feel like you're being watched, you probably have been for a while. By turning around, You spoil the surprise for hungry predators, giving yourself a chance to escape. Did you know that in some tiger-inhabited forests, the locals have a clever trick to prevent tiger attacks from behind? They wear masks on the back of their heads. It's a sneaky way to confuse the predators. The mask may be fake, but it helps fool those tigers. Should we get a mask for our next hike? If we do, let's make sure to choose a realistic human mask with a scary, angry face. Obviously, don't choose SpongeBob's face. As the wise man once said, respect common sense. Number 4. Okay, imagine this. You're in the woods, walking alone, when suddenly you come face to face with a massive angry bear that can turn us into history with one swipe of its claws. What should we do? First, stay calm and stand your ground. Don't turn your back or run away, as it can make you appear like a vulnerable prey. Assess the bear's behavior and determine if it's a brown bear, black bear, or polar bear. Brown bears are typically more aggressive, while black bears are less confrontational. If the bear notices you, speak in a calm and firm voice to let it know you're human, not prey. Avoid sudden movements or gestures that could be seen as threatening. Back away slowly while keeping your eyes on the bear, but don't turn your back. If the bear starts approaching or showing aggression, make yourself look larger by raising your arms and spreading your jacket or backpack. Use noise to deter the bear. Shout, clap, or use an air horn if available. If it's a brown bear, quickly play dead. Curl into a fetal position with your hands clasped behind your neck and protect your vital organs. The bear may sniff or push you, but stay as still as possible until it leaves. If it's a black bear, do not play dead. Fight back aggressively using any available objects or your fists and feet. Aim for the bear's eyes and nose. If it's a polar bear, unfortunately, there's not much you can do. But never give up. Fight for your life. Hence, it is best to avoid habitat of polar bear. As the saying goes, if it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, you're Number 5. In the event of being caught in a stampede, your chances of survival decrease once you're knocked down. If you're unable to immediately get back up, it's crucial to assume a protective posture. Keep your feet tucked up and shield your head with your hands. Face the direction of the crowd's movement to minimize the risk of being kicked. When you have the opportunity, quickly stand up as soon as possible. Stampedes often occur in crowded events, festivals, or gatherings with large numbers of people. Always remain vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, and avoid overly crowded areas if possible. Remember, there's no need to fear, but stay alert. Number 6. Do you have a scuba diving license? Whether you have one or not, it's important to know this. If you feel like vomiting while scuba diving, remember to never remove the regulator from your mouth. Instead, go ahead and vomit into the regulator. Taking the regulator out could lead to inhaling water, as the natural reaction during vomiting is to take a deep breath. Hold onto the regulator and let it happen. The vomit will be expelled into the regulator, just like when we exhale. Don't worry. Nothing will enter the air supply because air doesn't flow back to the cylinder after vomiting. Inhale carefully to avoid sucking in any food particles into your throat. Press the purge button to remove any remaining particles from the mouthpiece, covering the mouthpiece opening with your tongue. While purging will prevent debris from entering your mouth. Number 7. If someone knocks on your door and you don't know them, it's not necessary to open the door under any circumstances. There is no obligation to be polite and open the door when a stranger knocks, even if it's a lady or a frail old lady. However, if you decide to open the door, remember to use the chain bolt first as a safety measure before fully opening the door, just in case the person tries to force their way in. This is particularly important if you're a woman living alone. Number 8. In the event that someone forcefully enters your room in an apartment or hotel, it's important to take immediate action. Run out of your room and shout in the line of, "Help, there's a fire." Avoid simply shouting help.
Help me!
Because people are more likely to stay in their rooms. And assess the situation before going out to help, or perhaps not go out at all. Hence, by shouting help, there is fire, everyone will be motivated to evacuate and investigate immediately. Hence, you will most likely be saved immediately. Once many people are outside of their room, Don't wait for others to help you. Instead, identify the strongest person nearby and directly ask for their help. This is to overcome the bystander effect. You can say, "Please help me. That person forcefully entered my room, and he will most likely help you." And once a person helped, everybody else will also join to help. Number 9. There was a recent incident in Hubei, China, where a car slipped from a floating bridge and sank into the water, resulting in the death of 5 people. If you find yourself inside a car that falls into the water, it's crucial to remain calm, focused, and act quickly before the car fills completely with water. First, stay calm and take a deep breath. Unbuckle your seatbelt as soon as possible, since the car will be submerged. Opening the car door won't be possible due to the water pressure outside. In this situation, swiftly roll down the window before the car's electronics stop working. If you can't roll down the window, break it immediately. You can use a headrest from one of the seats to strike the lower corner of a window multiple times. Aim for the driver's side or a rear passenger window, as the windshield is the toughest to break. Once the window is shattered, swim up to the surface. However, if you're unable to break the window and the door won't open due to water pressure outside, you can wait for approximately 1 to 2 minutes until the car fills up with water to about 90%. At that point, the pressure inside and outside the car will equalize, allowing you to open the door with force. Take a deep breath from whatever air is left. Push the door open. Note that it will be harder underwater, and swim up to the surface. Number 10. Do you know that most drunk driving deaths occur on Saturday nights, or during holidays between midnight and 3 a.m.? Knowing this information, try to avoid these times if you can help it. If you must be on the road during these hours, drive slowly and remain vigilant for drunk drivers. If you have consumed alcohol, never ever drive for the safety of yourself and others. It is crucial to remain calm and alert in every situation, as our focus, reflexes, and intelligence are much sharper when we are calm. Educate your loved ones about safety, as it may save their lives someday. Subscribe for more important and informative videos. See you in the next one.